So I kind of indicated this earlier, but 40% of financial institutions globally said that mitigating fraud risk was their top priority over the next 12 months. And 32% jointly chose adopting new payment rails such as real-time payments and hitting those compliance and regulatory deadlines. So they are very much in tune. If you think about Europe and the SEPA Instant mandate, that's really there to make sure to level the playing field and make sure that the consumers in the UK and indeed Europe and all the other EU countries have access to real-time payment rails. And additionally, they can't do this and pay more money than they would for using alternative rails. So banks have got a busy roadmap ahead, and they need to make sure that they really focus on that, remembering that if you're reliant on legacy infrastructure, it's going to be much harder to have that speed to market, that ability to be able to leverage best practice. So that's what banks are prioritizing in 2025 and beyond.
Yeah, and the question about where should I be prioritizing my effort and my focus is a really important one, because often we know what we want to do, we know what we think we're going to do, we've got a plan, but you always wonder what everyone else is doing. And I think if you drill down on this report, it provides an insight into what other institutions are up to. There's a fantastic graphic in the document that talks about people's focus and priority for 25. And one of those key ones at the top of the tree at 52% were financial institutions saying that their top priority is to meet customer expectations over the 12 months. Well, that's an obvious one, isn't it? Why wouldn't you want to do that? But when you drill down just a little bit more, they're really focusing on their services, about how accessible they are, how efficient they are, how reliable they are, and in today's society, in today's environment, how secure they really are. So it's not a surprise that ensuring business services are accessible, efficient, and reliable are at top of the tree. Now, there's a really interesting connection here, because that finding in this report has an interesting alignment with the top priority evidenced by Euromoney Cash Management Survey of 2024. They spoke to 30,000 corporate treasurer and finance professionals, and they found that top of their tree at 27% was digitization and automation. You take the report we're talking about today and you talk about the Euromoney report, and you see a real synergy between banks and corporates, where they say that digitization and automation align with a focus on making sure that bank services are efficient, accessible, reliable, and secure. What a great synergy between two different reports.